guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a new and unique recipe. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me for different types of chow recipes. Now, I already shared the traditional regular mango chow on my channel with the half-ripe mangoes. And in that video, I told you guys that basically any fruit with a nice sweetness to it, a little bit of a soury tang to it, it'll go perfectly with the chow seasonings. So in today's video, I decided to do a little something different. I'm going to be making a jackfruit chow. Now, for all my Guyanese folks out there, this ripe jackfruit, you guys might know this as Koa, and some of you guys might just know it as regular ripe jackfruit. Now, it looks yellow. You guys will see when I open up the can. You guys will see what it looks like. And it has like a sweet and a little bit of a soury tang to it. So I know it's going to pair well with those chow seasonings. So shout out to Bidesi. Thank you for this new ingredient. I'm going to go ahead, whip up this chow, and I'm going to let you guys know how it comes out. Alright guys, so to start making this jackfruit chow, I'm going to go ahead and start by chopping up all of my fresh seasonings that are going to go into it. Whenever you're making a chow, it's important you use mostly fresh ingredients, so this way you can get a nice fresh flavor. Being that the jackfruit is canned, you really want to uplift the flavor as well. So to start off, I am chopping up some hot pepper. I'm going to use the whole hot pepper in mine today. My family likes things spicy, but you can use however much you'd like. Now, if you want, you could use the scotch bonnet pepper like I'm using. You could use wiri pepper. You could use jalapenos. Any type of spicy pepper that you like, feel free to add it in. I'm also going to chop up some garlic, and also the garlic is to your taste. I'm going to give a baseline of how much I add though. Another thing that you're going to have to chop up to use in this dish is some culantro, also known as bandania or shadow benny. Now, this is like one of the main seasonings in the chow that really gives it a nice flavor. So you're going to chop some of that up. If you do not have that, you can go ahead and use cilantro, but you're going to have to use more because the flavor is milder. And also I'm chopping up the green parts of some scallions. And since this is jackfruit chow, it's time to work on the jackfruit. So I just opened my can of jackfruit and I'm pouring it into a colander right now. I want to get rid of all of that liquid that it was sitting in, but I am not going to rinse it. The reason why I do not rinse it is because any of that sweet liquid on the outside is going to add a nice sweet and sour tang to the actual chow. Once your jackfruit drains all the way, it's time to open out each piece and go ahead and slice it up. Now you can slice it or cut it any way that you would like. As you can see, I'm slicing it into pretty thin slices. You could even cube it up if you wanted to and make like a jackfruit salsa. That's a really good idea if you want to do that, but I'm just going to slice mine up today. And I just wanted to let you guys know something. Look at that beautiful bright yellow color that the jackfruit has. It's beautiful. Now, if you had access to fresh jackfruit and you wanted to use that for this dish, feel free to do so as well. Once you finish slicing up or chopping up all of your jackfruit, you're going to add it into a bowl. What we're going to do at this point is begin to mix all of the seasonings and the flavors together into the jackfruit. Once you've got your jackfruit in the bowl, it's time to start adding in all of our different ingredients. So of course, I'm going on with that hot pepper. Remember, as I said, you could use as much or as little as you'd like. Some people don't like things very spicy. Some people really do. So go ahead and gauge that yourself. I'm going in with my finely chopped garlic. And I'm also going to go in with my culantro or my shadow benny or my bandania. Remember, if you do not have this, you can go ahead and use some cilantro, but you'll have to use a greater quantity of cilantro, being that cilantro has a milder flavor than this bandania. Now, I'm just going to stir all of this up, get the garlic and pepper and the bandania all mixed throughout the jackfruit and get it well incorporated. At this point, I'm also going to go in with the green tops of my scallions. Now, I don't add the white parts just because they're very strong in onion flavor. I like to add the green, milder parts. Once you add all of the fresh seasonings, it's time to go on with a few other flavoring agents that are going to go into the chow. So I just added in a little pinch of salt. Remember, you can always taste later and add more if needed. I also just went in with a few drops of vinegar, and you could use any type of vinegar that you want. I'm using regular old white distilled vinegar, but if you wanted to, you could use apple cider vinegar or even red wine vinegar. I also just went in with a little pinch of black pepper. That's going to give another dimension of spiciness, another type of pepperiness besides the hot pepper. Once you finish mixing all of this together, you're going to give it a taste, make sure your flavors are on point, and then you're going to wrap it up and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour for all of those flavors to marry really well. Once your jackfruit chow has sat in the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour and allowed those spices and the seasonings to really adhere to the jackfruit and marinate it, it's time to serve it up. So I'm going to serve it up, and this is something that's really great, really refreshing for the summertime, any barbecue, or to serve alongside any dish. And before I close out the video, I just wanted to mention that if you are going to make this a couple days ahead or a night ahead, I recommend not adding the salt into the dish at first. If you're going to serve it a day after you make it, I would recommend adding the salt right before you serve it. The reason being is because the longer you let this sit, If you have salt on it already, it's going to draw out a lot of moisture from the actual jackfruit, and it's going to make it very watery. Now, I don't know too many people that like a very watery chow, so if you're going to serve it a couple days after you make it or a day after you make it, do not put the salt on until you serve it. So that's pretty much it. The jackfruit chow is all done, ready to serve, and at this point, my parents are going to go ahead and give it a try for you guys. Alright guys, so the jackfruit chow is all done, and my parents are going to go ahead and give it a try for you guys. What do you guys think about it?
Delicious.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's refreshing.
Wow.
Very refreshing.
Clover wants some too. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video today. Go ahead and give this video a nice big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. And of course, keep leaving all of those amazing comments down below. Bye guys.